So my thoughts on the final trailer of Logan. Now, this is not going to be an edited video, just to let you guys know. From now on, when I do trailer reviews, it's going to be just me, uncut, no editing, my thoughts, top of my head, boom, right in your face type of shit, all right? So, Logan, the first trailer, when it hit, it had Johnny Cash's song, of course, that amazing song, Hurt, I Hurt Myself Today. Had that song, pretty much. And we got a lot of glimpses of what the world would look like. It seems like they're trying to do a little bit of Old Man Logan, but then they're trying to do past issues where I believe there's a task force that are just taking out mutants all over the place. And it looks like the mutants are all gone except Logan, Xavier, and this little girl who everybody was speculating that it was X-23. And this newest trailer really just confirms that, yes, this is X-23. Now, X-23 is pretty much like Wolverine, pretty much has all the abilities as Wolverine, but I think she has a little bit more. I don't think she's as her. I think she's a little bit weaker than Wolverine. I'm not quite sure of the mythos of her, but they were able to, I think, acquire some of Wolverine's DNA or adamantium skeleton. It's a little bit confusing. It's a very easy origin. I remember hearing it here and there, but I never really looked into X-23. I just know that, yes, she is pretty much the female version of Wolverine. Now, that first trailer really I felt like it spoiled it. I felt like it spoiled it with the fact that there's one shot with Logan and X-23, and they're at it looks like he was burying somebody, so I'm assuming Xavier is going to die in this film. He's going to die in this film, and I think that's right there. That's the spot where he's going to die. But this new trailer, I have to say, is a lot better than the first trailer. This makes me even more anticipated, more excited to see this film. Where the first trailer was like, okay, you guys are lucky you had that Johnny Cash song in here because you guys are making me feel like this is Old Man Logan, but this is not Old Man Logan. You can't do Old Man Logan without a lot of the characters that Marvel has, unless they let you borrow them, but they're never going to do that. Unless X-Men are going to go over to Marvel. But what I really love about this trailer is not only the choice of music, it fits the tone a lot more, but we do see the relationship between the X-23 and Wolverine himself, and Xavier's here, and he's there and here somewhere right there, but I'm pretty sure he's going to die off pretty soon. But yeah, a lot of people are saying this is The Last of Us, the game. I was able to watch a little bit again. My friend played that game a lot, so I watched a little bit of it, and it is similar. It's similar to a lot of films and a lot of TV shows that what they do with, or you can even say the Telltale games of The Walking Dead, But I really like what they're going for. I really think this little girl, she has attitude, man. She reminds me of Lady Mormont from Game of Thrones. She has some spunk to her, so I can't wait to see her on the big screen, which is crazy because usually kids don't fare too well on the big screen, but I think this little girl has what it takes to be convincing of X-23. She's doing flips, she's stabbing people in the neck, she's not giving a shit. Wolverine has to keep her in check most of the time. So, man, it's pretty crazy. This trailer really showcases a lot of violence that's going to happen in this film, and that's what we want. This is a rated R film, rated R Marvel film, rated R Wolverine film, and it has to be because he's slicing and dicing people up, and there's going to be a lot of slicing and dicing, so you have to make that a rated R film. So I think Fox definitely is pulling the trigger on that because Deadpool was so successful and being rated R, but this hands down is Hugh Jackman's last go as Wolverine. This is his last time he is going to be Wolverine, and I think there's somehow my gut feeling is that they're going to rewrite the timeline a little bit again, even though the timeline's all fucked up as it is. I think X-Men Apocalypse was actually a step backwards than forward, but I think this film is going to be the step forward of what we need for the X-Men franchise and where to go. Now, I don't want Hugh Jackman to give up the claws just yet. I think I want to see him in Deadpool 2 or somewhere along the Deadpool movies. I'd love to see those two together in the actual film. I would love to see at least one more go for the actual X-Men ensemble with Wolverine, because Hugh Jackman, even though he's not the Wolverine, the X-Men animated Wolverine or comic book Wolverine I've known and loved, he has played that role, and I can't think of really anybody else to play that role. I really think he's still, and I don't think you could recast Wolverine so fast because it's like so right away, but I think he has done a fantastic job with the character as best he could and as realistic as he could with the character. So if this is his last go, for sure, hopefully it's one to go off with a bang. And it looks like the direction's really a lot better than the Wolverine, the one where he goes to Japan, and this is the same director. They're collaborating once again for this film. I think it's going to be a lot different since now they got to go for a rated R film. There's no holds barred. Now you could actually, it's a little bit more easier to do a film when it's, you have no restrictions or as not much restrictions as maybe your last film that you did with Wolverine. I think this hands down might be the best Wolverine film, just looking at the trailer. But then again, I don't know. A lot of times X-Men has great trailers or Wolverine has great trailers and then it's shit. But I really am digging what I'm seeing throughout this film, especially with, I just talked about Boyd Holbrook, who was in Narcos, who was Ryan Murphy, and he's actually going to be in the new Predator film. He looks great in the film. He looks like he's going to be good. It looks like he's going to actually nail it in acting. I'm really interested to see what he puts to the table. The look of the film looks fantastic. It does look like that murky, but yeah, I guess there's still civilians still alive throughout the world. Just I don't think mutants. So it's going to be interesting to see what they say about Magneto. What happened to all the mutants, of course. Didn't the time and especially address the timeline that happened in Days of Future Past or where the timeline is set. One particular shot, you see actually Wolverine Logan actually shaves. He shaves, and I think that's going to be towards the end of the film. There's going to be the last hurrah. These guys are looking to take X-23. They want X-23, and X-23 is like, fuck you, man. It's just crazy shit. But Logan, this final trailer gets my hopes up. Before, it didn't get my hopes up too much, but now I'm just super excited to see what they do with it. Man, it looks good. It looks really, really good, and that's kind of crazy how the more footage they put in here and the more different kind of tone they put in here, and just the way I just think it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be actually really great compared to the first trailer where I didn't think, okay, maybe it's not gonna be that great. This trailer makes me just really, really super excited what they created, and we'll see how it turns out. So thank you guys for listening. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate it. Like the video if you like it, and comment below. Love to hear your guys' thoughts. I'm Dan Mackie, Dan's son. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.